The one thing he did say is that this season he'll be releasing his first shot 4 seconds faster on average than he did last year. We haven't seen evidence of that yet.
Well, the time was good. The time was very good, but he will not match his teammate Biertex, who leads at the moment. Things are looking very good for the French. And so many of these top performers, Mike, are skiing at roughly the same pace. And I think for the sport, that is great news.
And I think once again, as Ustikov 20, and it was a perfect 0-0 for Ustikov, he's lost his ski speed a little compared to last week in Ostersund.
Now, Germany already have the lead with Bernbacher. Surely Lesser's not about to pull another surprise. No, that miss is going to prove expensive. And last year, he would have been absolutely delighted with 9 out of 10, and now he's disappointed.
He would. Well, look at Mark Kirchner. I think he's the key point here that has given this German team so much more confidence. He's building this team with, well, what he used to do. What is he? 5 times world champion in the sprint competition. And Kirchner came on to the World Cup at 19-year-old and did win a World Cup at 19. He was incredible. And now he's got the team the way he wants it.
Yeah, it could be the same quartet in the German team for the next decade or so. And I guess that's the only thing about Mickey Grice's retirement, Mike, is Germany don't need him anymore. Whereas last year he was quite a valuable asset, to, you know, as a sort of assistant coach, a mentor for the younger skiers.
That's true, but the youngsters, there's lesser. Had he got those 5, it was a potential window. Lead time out of the second shoot.
Now, Burf, who's had a very good start to the season as well, hasn't quite matched the best over the snow.
I like the way that Burf, he lifts up his race number. It's a very slippy number and gets his elbow right into his hip bone, and it works.
Look at that. Superb shooting from Alexei Burf. Late start hasn't done him any harm as Pinter coming into the finish for Austria. 1 miss, take 21 seconds, 22 seconds away from this time, and you can see it would have been very competitive indeed, but he has still moved into second place to spring another surprise for the host nation. That's very good news for Austria. They've had some good results today. Ada is up there as well.
Look, checking out on the track, Björn Dahlin is some 9 seconds off the lead time at 2 kilometers, so pace dropping back a little. This is very, very good for Simon Hallenbarter, their great coaching staff. The Swiss are just building confidence as a team. WEGER, of course, putting it together well today until the stand shoot.
15.9 outside for Hallenbarter. So here comes Björn Dahlin. I can tell you that Emil Hegler Svensson is on the tracks already, a man who took silver in the Olympics and silver in the World Championships in this sprint discipline. So he's certainly a potential winner today. Lindström likewise, top right-hand side of your screen. What will Oleine and Björn Dahlin do? He's done exceptionally well to make the Norwegian team. Needs 5.
His left hand is wrapping around the magazines. He's missed the last one.
Oh, no. 8:07 would have been a fantastic time. 8:31. Lindström goes out having shot clear on both, so we'll watch his time. The clock stops now, 16.4. And if Lindström can keep that margin of 16.4, he will move into the top 2 positions, because Bernbacher's had a wonderful last lap and has a leading time, I nearly said winning time, he's got a leading time of 25:31, and Freddie Pinter down at 25:55, so there's still a margin of 24 seconds between the top 2 in the finish. Bernbacher, Pinter, Ustikov, Bergman, Yegelik, Malishko, Semenov. Well, nice mix of nationalities. The Russians stick out with 2 in the top 6, and they've also got fact, it's a long way down to the next of the Russians, outside the top positions. Koranichev down in 26th position.
Well, Bernbacher was a little lucky there with his fourth shot. It just edged at 11 o'clock on the target.
Do you think this is going to win? 25-31?
It's looking stronger and stronger. We've still got Svensson out there, and of course Fourcade can turn it up on the track when he really, really needs to. Lindstrom needs to find only 15 seconds, but doesn't have the form on the track as he showed us at his best last year.
Well, Svensson's gone through 1.2 already, and he is 3.1 seconds outside, the same time as we saw from Martin Fourcade. That early split point, and we'll try and pick up on Svensson's time before he comes in to shoot for the first time.
We mustn't forget Labe Lund as well. In fact, here he is. He was certainly on form shooting and skiing last weekend.
Well, this would have to be the quickest prone shoot of the day if he's going to match Beatrix, because he's got to leave the mat and get round the corner some 30 metres.
Look at the way he was just taking the tension out of his left hand and his right hand, so there's no tension through the fingers. Everything stable and relaxed.
Taking his time as well.
Very relaxed, very easy. Roger Gruben has to be impressed with that to tell the rest of his team, but doesn't look overexcited.
Well, he knows he's going to be at least 15 seconds outside the leading team. That's over half a penalty loop that Labe Lund has given away already, but he's got another shoot to come. Here comes Fak, who's quick and has made up time on the last lap, 13.7 outside, and he moves into second place. Another good run for Fak. Here's Martin Fourcade, 20 seconds off the leader's mic. And last year, it was the standing shoot where he made mistakes. He missed 2.
I'm not convinced with Martin Fourcade today. Of course, he's done one penalty loop. It's taking about 21, 22 seconds. His ski speed is good, but he has to negotiate the stand shoot. Svensson's in. Makovev is on form, and this could be a new fastest time for the Russian.
Just outside. He was second last year. Svensson. Well, we'll clarify that first shot of Svensson's. The caption is not right. He's going to miss 2. So Svensson's chances of winning today are 0. And a little bit unfortunate for him. The wind picking up, blowing left to right and slightly towards the mic. Someone of Svensson's experience should have been able to cope with that, but maybe the decision to go in the last group backfiring a little.
I think so. His mindset might be a little different. I can't remember when he last started in Group 4. There's 4 groups, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And he would have gone out, Patrick, about 10 metres in the lead, Svensson, had all those targets gone down. So clearly his ski speed's good.
23.9 outside the best for Oleina. And that, of course, is just about the time taken to get round the penalty lap. So he's travelling at the speed of the best.
We've seen him in the past, and there's so many years he's raced here. Skate 2 up this incline, double dance, which is the hardest gear to take this. Not quite the same strength today. Just like all of the best athletes in whatever sport, Fourcade, for me, he makes it look so easy, as if he's not trying, but he is on his limit.
Off with the glasses, and then he uses the next 20-30 metres to just steady the pulse, get some indication on the wind, and Martin Fourcade is some 16.2 outside the pace of the race leader at the moment.
To be aware, he needs a very fast shoot. He needs the 5 hits to threaten the lead.
Lots of movement. The wind gusting a little from left to right. Good shooting. Very good shooting indeed to keep himself in the running. Birnbacher's time of 17:31 will not be beaten, but Fourcade is close enough, and if he's got anything left in the tank, he can certainly try and overhaul that. Looking for win number 3 of the season after only 4 races, 6.9 outside. Where's your money on that one?
It has to be to Martin Fourcade. I know he picked time up on the range, but when you're told 6.9 over 3.3 kilometres, there's only one man who can do that. Surely it has to be Fourcade. No disrespect to Bernbacher, I know he's in good form, but this man is hardwired for success.
Well, now he reaps the benefits of starting later on, because he will know exactly what he's got to do, and there'll be 3 or 4 coaches from the French team out on the tracks, and he'll get a very good indication of whether he's clawing that 6 seconds back or not. Now, Julien Eberhard.
So good to see Eberhard in the IBU Cup races up in Scandinavia. From 3 10K sprints, he's won them all. Unusual.
Well, this is quick as well, Mike. Very quick.
Worst possible start. Puts fear and tension through the body.
See the spare rounds just in front of his right hand. No need for them. Alexis Boeuf. So a little surprised that Boeuf, with the perfect shooting score, still finds himself 32 seconds down off the leaders. 26.03 his time. And Bernbacher's time looking more and more impressive here in the finish. Boeuf obviously pushing hard over those over that last lap. 30 seconds gone, and he's recovered. Well, great scenes here in Austria, and a good race developing. We still have 1 or 2 superstars out on the track, but Bernbacher's time at 25.31 looks as though it may well win today. As you can see, 4 of the top 10 have shot the perfect score. Malishko skiing like a rocket to get within 36 seconds and still in 8th position. So watch out for him in tomorrow's pursuit. If he can shoot well, he could be a danger man. BJOENTEGAARD of Norway. 2 misses early on have put him out of contention. Take 50 seconds off his time, Mike, and he's still some way outside.
He is, so not the best ski form this week. It was good last week for BJOENTEGAARD.
It's good recovery, very good recovery. Christiansen, BJOENTEGAARD. They've got plenty of up-and-coming talent. Of course, missing Terje Bø, Mike, who's had a nasty virus, and they won't let him race until he's completely got rid of that and recovered. So we're hoping he joins us before too long. Graf of Germany, 10 out of 10, but still a minute off the pace. But with 10 out of 10, you wouldn't expect to be outside the top 20.
You wouldn't, but look at there's 23 athletes in that first 1 minute. Normally you get between 12 and 16 athletes in that first minute, so it's a close field today.
It's even closer if you take the first 4 away. Here comes Forcada. 6.9 was the margin. Has he managed to claw back on Bernbacher? Well, he has, but only 0.7 of a second. But crucially, the big climb is still to come, and he might just hit the turbochargers when it comes to the bottom of the last climb. Bjorndalen. Can he get 5 to get himself a respectable result and put himself in a challenging position in the pursuit? Oh.